So we're already learning about capturing data from businesses, see what the analytics of Instagram doing, see what works when we put this out, when we do that, when we do the other thing. We don't think to do it for ourselves.
I found 5 key qualities. Emotional intelligence means being aware of your emotions and the emotions of others, understanding the language of feelings and using this understanding to lead compassionately, not intellectualize the emotions. Not be up here, oh, emotions, and yes, I felt like that and I was triggered in that conversation. No, it's like to be like in it, like sit on it. And making decisions that are good, not just for now, but for the future too. A lot of the time, because we want to avoid pain, we make quick decisions to push pain away. Not that one. Thinking about the long term, thinking about the future Vicky, the future Britta. Using solutions that stifle, we will cultivate a level of inner safety that radiates outward, promoting a culture of care, belonging and connection. This will create a nourishing environment that is not seduced by busyness, instead supporting the stillness and space necessary to hear with our hearts, feel with our intuition and see with compassionate eyes. What words would you use to describe your leadership style? Yes?
I think leadership is about a resonance that says shared power and not power over dynamic, which we're so used to having from leaders.
And so rather than focusing on the very big picture, which still doesn't feel clear,
All those quantum leaps.
Yeah, it doesn't, where it's the small, brave, doable steps, it's like I'm slowly, padding out, slowly bouncing that boundary line.
In all of this is part for me has to really be ahead of head, because for me head is compliance and it's perfectionism and it's people pleasing and all those things. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying run around losing your head and all that stuff all the time, but I think that over the last several years that I have sometimes let the head lead.
Where I did my best work in the last 2 years when things were crumbling, and there's always like a piece. I prefer the word modelling than leadership, because it's actually I'm just trying to live my life by my values, but actually there's a modelling that's happening for other people.
You don't just talk the talk, you haven't just written the book, you actually are there doing it, living it, breathing it, and we talked about how much we respect that and how much courage that takes, but also a reflection on how much work you've done. So actually authentic leadership requires a huge amount of work on self.
The opportunity that was given to me by losing my job, essentially, and that's what allowed me to decide that I wanted to do something different.
I'm going to give myself permission to dream a little bit bigger. No, not a little bit bigger, bigger.
Come on!
I've been told that this last year.
We here, I will say it with my whole chest, we're personal development junkies. Like we read the books, we listen to the podcast, we look at the posts, we know the stuff. When people start talking, oh yeah, I know that because I read and I blah blah blah. We know. We absolutely know. So my challenge to you, my charge to you, is to trust yourself. The niggle, that's enough. The niggle doesn't have to turn into a hammer clubbing you over the head. That niggle is enough. Listen to that niggle. Donna just told you your body's communicating with you all the time. You know exactly what time it is, so trust yourself the first time. So with that, with the minus whatever, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much.